Most people do not need another list of AI tools. They need a clear path from curiosity to one useful system. That means choosing a real problem, designing the workflow, and building it safely. In this video, I will show what you can build inside Automate with agents. You will see the full path before deciding whether it fits your goals. The path starts with 2 free modules. Start Here explains the roadmap, the learning order, and the control rules. AI Basics explains models, prompts, context tools, memory, automation, and agents. You also learn where AI fails and why human review still matters. The goal is not to overwhelm you with technical language. The goal is to help you understand what you are building. You can explore this foundation before paying for premium. Once the foundation is clear, you design your first agent blueprint. You choose one small problem instead of trying to automate everything. Then you define the agent's exact job and what starts the workflow. You name the required inputs, the allowed tools, and the expected output. You add approval rules before messages, purchases, or important changes. Finally, you define a success check that every run must pass. This blueprint prevents vague instructions from becoming unreliable automation. Next, you turn the blueprint into a working agent with Hermes. The guided path covers preparation, Windows installation, and NOS portal connection. You learn the desktop, project structure, tools, permissions, and safety controls. You can connect Telegram so the agent is available through a familiar interface. Then you place your approved blueprint inside the Hermes project. You test normal cases, missing information, and safe stopping behavior. The result is not a mysterious setup. It is a system you understand and can verify. After setup, you build practical personal agent systems. One project creates a daily briefing from approved priorities and calendar context. Another turns voice notes into organized tasks without silently sending anything. You can prepare reminders and follow ups that stop for approval. You can build research, meal planning, travel budget, and habit assistance. Each workflow has required inputs, a structured output, and a safety boundary. The final command menu brings the approved workflows into one clear interface. Then you build your first real automation from beginning to end. You identify repeated work that is stable enough to automate. You build the smallest useful version before adding complexity. You add verification so the system can detect incomplete or uncertain results. You run it manually first, then add a schedule when it earns trust. You connect it to a real routine without giving away unnecessary control. You improve the workflow carefully and preserve a working version. The capstone proves the automation can run, stop, and report clearly. The real-world build module applies the same method to useful projects. You can build a daily opportunity monitor or a sourced research brief. You can track website changes and prepare a clear competitor update. You can create a client report from approved inputs and evidence. You can package one workflow into a practical service offer. Other builds cover local business audits and job search tracking. These are not promises of automatic income. They are reusable systems that can solve visible problems. The final capstone adapts one proven workflow to your own lane. Your lane might support your personal life, your work, or a niche. You compare options using value, repetition, risk, and review effort. Then you map the inputs, output permissions, approval points, and success check. You build the lane-specific version inside Hermes. You connect it to a real routine and measure what actually improves. The finished capstone gives you a system you can demonstrate and keep refining. The free and premium paths have different jobs. Start Here and AI Basics let you evaluate the teaching and understand the foundation. Premium opens the guided implementation path across the remaining 7 modules. That includes blueprint design, Hermes setup, personal systems, automation, and capstones. The value is not simply access to more videos. The value is a sequence that turns concepts into tested systems. You can start free, inspect the path, and upgrade only if implementation fits. Choose one outcome you would genuinely use each week. Maybe it is a morning brief, a research update, or follow-up preparation. Start with the free modules and map that outcome before connecting tools. The link to Automate with Agents is in the description. If you are finding this content useful, please subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me which system you would build first. You do not need to automate everything. Build one useful system, verify it, and improve it from there.